We live.
All the way live.
What is going on? It's DanYo&Tita podcast. The energy is alive.
Let's get it.
The energy is alive. The last show of the year.
What's up with it?
2020 is going to be over.
Man, it's probably a good thing, dog.
It's a good thing?
It's probably a good thing, man. We can move on to a new fucking year.
We definitely need to get move on to a new year and
new beginning, new chapter.
And grow, man. More growing. You know what I'm saying? But I go by the name of Daniel.
Aisha.
I'm the dip to the lean.
Yeah. Before that, we gotta you know what? Hold on, Aisha. Let me get you right. Aisha.
Superstar. You just turned it off.
Right.
Tita usually here to fix the cameras.
You can talk to that without me being on there.
Oh, can I? My bad. You know what I'm saying? We didn't know what was going on. We saw you have to get up and move.
Yeah.
Well,
What we got today?
who we have on the show today? Today we got
Teddy Beard
Teddy
in the
Beard in the building.
Yes, y'all. What's up, man?
Sorry, the introduction is crazy.
Nah, I love,
Daniel,
I love the energy.
You know how I get sometimes. I get wild.
Daniel, man,
I get wild. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get right.
My man had gunshots and applause.
All that. You know what I'm saying? All that. You gotta make sure you're right. There, Aisha right there. Look at Aisha. Star. She a star.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You
I just want to know who's standing there applauding while somebody's shooting. Right. You know what I mean? Who's doing that? They're like, yay! I'm ducking. I'm like hiding behind the nearest trash can.
Teddy Beard is here, so motherfuckers start busting, people clapping
Yeah,
and
I'm
shit.
out. Right.
I'm the first one out.
For real. But hey, let's shout out our sponsors, man, because you know how we get it down. You know what I'm saying?
All the way down.
We have Aqua Fly, man. They have a foundation for editing program for kids, foundation for kids as well. You got to go to Aqua Fly. Well, y'all shaking your head.
Because you put awkward kid.
Oh, I did.
We also have, you know, Aqua Fly Facebook page, likeamazing.com. So check them out. They're dope at what they do.
Definitely. We got I Shine, You Shine, We Shine. We Shine Detailing, make your car shine like new.
Yeah.
Just brought us some dope.
Some goodies, man.
Man, check it out.
Look at that.
Got the Dopo.
Man,
that's
man.
I'm about to rock this today.
Yeah, man, that's nice, man.
Quick.
'Cause I ain't got no haircut. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Look
yeah,
at
that's
me
nice,
fly
man.
here.
That's super fly, dog.
Look at that.
Yeah, man, that's nice, man.
Nice.
Coming out with the Beanie Gang.
Yeah, man.
Gang.
I know she's not gonna put that on and mess her hairdo up.
You don't think so?
No.
You know, the Christmas time beanies, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, that's
Shout out
dope,
to,
man. Merry
shout
Christmas,
out
appreciate you, bro.
For
Shout
real.
out to, Dopolis, Dopo, and We Shine, man. They dope for that thing.
Man, dope, man, all
What
the
else we
way.
got? What else we got?
We
All the
also
way
have Butch's Wings and Things. Come get these wings and things, man. I'm telling y'all, them plates on Facebook, they look mighty good.
Yeah. And that,
Fried fish,
Yeah,
some
they
wings,
doing their thing.
the
Yeah,
mac
man.
and cheese.
And that was,
All the way
they
live.
got the catering and they got the dinner, one-on-one dinners.
Meal prep.
Meal prep.
Everything over there. We also got Trinity Promotions for all your printing and graphic needs, man.
Trinity
They're
Promotions.
doing big things over there. What you need? What you need? You need some stuff printed out? Holla at them. They got it. You know
Definitely.
what I'm saying? All that stuff. All that. What you need? What else we got?
We got the $1 Million Teacher Project. Help the teachers, help your kids. They put out definitely a lot of information for the teachers and great teachers, which have the Teacher of the Month.
Yep.
Every week, and we have a podcast that will be coming soon with the hopefully teachers on there. Went congratulating them. Oh, they just did a show.
I believe so.
Yeah. So that's dope. Make sure you donate to $1 Million Teacher.
We also have Miss Joanne Muhammad, who's one of our lovely top donators of the show.
Mm-hmm.
She also has a book out, For the Bible Tells Me So.
Wow.
You can get that on Amazon
Mm-hmm.
under the name of
Joanne Dumas.
Yeah, search
Not Dumas. Dumas.
Dumas.
That's her name. I will.
Definitely.
Don't tell her I did that.
Definitely get her book, man.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. And we got not last but not least, Habari Entertainment. And you can check out Habari News Weekly. Comes out every Monday, 8 a.m. News our way.
And don't forget to subscribe to DanYo&Tita as well.
Mm-hmm.
And go like
Zumba with Tito.
Tita.
Definitely.
All right.
Please.
That's the new page, the weekly motivation.
Mm-hmm.
It's time for Teddy, man.
Teddy Beard.
Building. Stop playing.
Teddy Beard, how do you do it, sir?
Man, hey, I like how y'all went through the, you know, that was pretty dope. hey, when I first walked in, I thought that was like notes on my interview. You know what I mean? I was like, got awkward kids. I'm like, man, they did their homework. I definitely got some awkward kids. You know what I mean?
We gotta, hey man, people keep the lights on for us. We gotta,
Hey,
we gotta keep it going. You know
Definitely got to, man.
We gotta keep it going. How you doing,
man,
you look nice.
I'm
Yeah,
blessed.
man.
You also waited all that.
Man,
Yeah,
I know.
man.
Hey, it feel good to be able to sit in the chair. You know what I mean? I'm like, I got some room. I can go left. I can go right with it. You know what I mean? What y'all want to do?
Most definitely, boss man. So I don't even know where to start with you.
I know it's been yo. You know what? This year is crazy. I know everybody know that, and everybody just focusing on the Rona and everything.
Yeah.
But I look at it as before this year happened, I was like, this is gonna be an eye-opening year.
Right.
Yeah.
And sometimes when a lot of people was saying that and they was thinking, ooh, eye-opening, sometimes you get delusional with it. Like you're going to see something you want to see.
Right.
They think it get eye-opening, see something you want to see. But sometimes, you know, if you're looking correctly, you're going to see your true self, where you're going wrong and how to fix it.
Right.
You know, and so you either going to do that or you're going to drive yourself crazy and, you know, go the other way with it. And then now this is going to be your destruction.
Right, right.
Definitely.
Being a comedian extraordinaire in these times, how do you still be funny in times like this? How can you still get humor? Which I know, you know, humor is a good thing to have, definitely in these times, but how can you still bring things to the table to make people laugh when everything's so treacherous and bad?
Listen, my grandmother was one of my favorite people in the world, and I told jokes at her funeral. What it is?
They looked at you like,
No, they didn't. They was laughing.
before they
knew I
got
was
that
right.
first laugh off, they had to hit the.
They knew I was right. They knew I was right, bro. No, because real, my grandmother. It's funny because we'll talk about me being a massage therapist as well, but she's the reason I got into it. She had diabetes real bad, and so I used to do circulation on her feet. And I didn't know what I was doing. She just liked her feet rubbed, and that's my grandma, so I did it. I was helping her in the hallway. You know, she was in a walker. I mean, she's 80. She's still moving, you know. And I was helping her, and she stopped. She paused. And I'm like, Grandma, you good? And she didn't say nothing for a minute. And then she farted.
Man, what you talking about?
But listen.
What is you talking about?
I couldn't get out.
What is you talking about?
I couldn't get out, man. I couldn't get out. All right. And so that's what the story I told at the thing. I couldn't. It was nowhere. It was deadly, and it wasn't silent
What
either.
is you talking about? Oh,
I'm trying to show him how you stay funny during the pandemic. It was like a pandemic happening, you know.
Oh my God.
Oh,
But
man.
speaking of speaking of diabetes, your health. How's your health doing? I know you just beat diabetes, right?
Yeah, man.
What's that?
About a month ago, I got the news that I'm diabetes free, and a lot of people don't believe in that. A lot of people don't believe that you could be diabetes free.
Oh,
They
definitely.
just think, oh, you got your numbers in check.
Right.
And I say, well, having your numbers in check is diabetes free.
Right.
Right.
You
Right.
know what I mean? Everybody is responsible for keeping their numbers in check.
Right,
You know what
right.
I mean? And so if you go, it may be harder for other people depending on what they eat and
Right.
whatnot. It was crazy, man. It was crazy. Like as far as the diabetes, the way I found out, all of that was just wow. It was a situation, like I said, 2020 was eye opening.
Right.
And it basically, I was in a rough situation. You know what I'm saying? Brother, I got arrested on some BS. You know what I'm saying? And I found out, you know, in jail that I had diabetes. Like,
really?
yeah, and I couldn't get out. And it was alarming diabetes. It wasn't like, oh, your blood sugar's a little high. Yeah. My blood sugar was above 500. And I don't know if you guys know anything about A1Cs. My A1C was 14. When a normal.
How were you still walking?
Yes, because a normal person A1C is like 5.6.
Yeah.
So I was almost triple with a normal person.
Damn.
And that's what the doctors were saying in jail. They was just like, I was asking me if I could still see. That's organ failure level.
But how did you, like, what was it that you realized, like, you had to go to the doctor for diabetes? What was it?
That's what I'm saying. I didn't know.
Oh, you didn't even know?
No, I didn't know.
Wow.
So I was feeling a little woozy. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, I ain't never been in this situation in a long time. You know, I'm a seasoned man now. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no young dude making these mistakes. Like, what's going on? You know what I mean? And so this just, you know, all of that messing with your head, you know, and then it's something that's so simple and so, you know, they for the when they got you, they got you until they don't have you no more.
Right.
And so I've freed myself this year of lots of things.
That's good, man.
You know, but the diabetes, it was a shocker. It was like, boom. And then to see somebody, you know, somebody tell you something, you ever seen somebody like, you know, I remember the homie got shot. Boom. Right? He didn't know he got shot because we was too busy trying to run. We was too busy running, right? Yeah. But when we stopped and we saw blood on his shirt, imagine what my face looked like. You know, eyes big, oh my God. And so I'm looking at him like, oh my God. And he looking at me like, what? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, you shot. You know?
Right.
It was that type of situation.
Right.
You know, the doctors coming in here with big eyes, they looking at me, they whispering to another doctor, and I'm like, yo, can you talk to me? What's going on?
Right.
What's wrong with me? You know, what's up? You know, I was like, man. And it was like, man, you up there with the diabetes. As soon as you get out of here, you need to. They was gonna put me on medicine in there, and I didn't want to take no medicine in that situation. Right. You know, and so, man, it was crazy because I ended up seeing a black judge on a video screen, and I swear this brother looked like he was sitting in his living room sipping cognac. And he looked at it. He said, and he did the same thing that I did. He was like, man, this is stupid. You can, you know, he's like, let this dude out to go handle his business. Like, this ain't even something. I was like, I already paid all my everything. Right. It's a disconnect on y'all end, but I'm paying for it.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's making me look like I'm the one.
That's how it is.
Yeah, it'll be on some stupid stuff. I'm in there with people coming down off of heroin, crackheads, they done stole somebody, might have killed somebody. I'm in on a technicality. Y'all whack for that.
Yeah.
But as soon as you let me out, I ran to the doctor, man.
You gotta get right, man.
Well, what did you change up your lifestyle, the eating styles? What did you do? Everything?
Everything. So I went to the doctor, and the doctor, she was like, you know, first of all, I got to take my hats off to this doctor because doctors really don't understand how much power they have. And they think their power is in their knowledge on how to fix you, but their power is in their words on how they treat you and how they talk to you. Because they can motivate you or they can, you know, just, hey, doom and gloom. Right. Yeah. So the lady I saw, she was like, yeah, this is really high. We're going to start you off on metformin, which is what they give everybody. Right. And my blood pressure was high too. So they wanted to give me some of that, like, you know, give me some of everything. And it's funny because I think I was like pissing over 100 milligrams of sugar. Like she like when they did the urinalysis and everything, she was like, this is what, but she said your organs, you know, by the grace of God, everything was still intact. So I must have got that high, but I haven't been that high because I don't know how high I was, you know, elevated. Right. And so she told me the truth. She told me the truth, and she said, you know, try these medicines. And then I went home and I went further. And I started, first person I looked up was this lady, Barbara O'Neill. You know, Australian lady, I believe. And she teaches on diabetes, and she breaks down. And I like it because this lady was saying stuff, you know, when black people have like conspiracy theories and we have stuff, they be like, these niggas. Right, exactly. Here we go. Right. When you mention Dr. Sabi, what they do? Here we go. Oh, now we got a super nigga solving AIDS, you know? Right. You know, exactly. You know, here we go.
I don't believe in nothing he says. I don't believe it.
but that's what they do. So Barbara O'Neill,
No, I don't.
but Barbara O'Neill, this white lady, and
He died
and she in jail.
of some bullshit.
Pneumonia.
Right.
Team Dr. Sebi over here.
Yeah. Over here too.
He's over here. He's over here too.
You know, I'm like,
We 50-50 over here now.
Yeah, nah, I feel you. We 50. Because, but I'm living proof. But I'll tell you what I did because I was just like you. But with Barbara O'Neill, she the one that told me that the wheat that we having, I don't care, because my mama cook healthy, man. She always wheat bread this and and organic that.
no,
you know what I'm
that
saying?
shit matters.
Right.
She cook healthy, but what they were saying is what Barbara O'Neill was saying was that all the wheat, whether it's white bread, wheat, all 100%, whatever
It's
it is,
all bad.
it's all bad because even the organic, because they done modified it. It used to be, in the song, what is it, the national anthem, Amber Waves of Grain. We don't have that no more. That was big, long grains. We have the short, stocky ones, and that produces more, yields more.
And that's all it's about.
Right.
For them.
So when they say we're going to go back, this is organic, they're just saying we're not messing with it anymore. And so I cut out all breads, pastas, and sugar.
Damn.
And I did that for 3 months. I just lived off of pretty much vegetables and and ancient grains. Quinoa, buckwheat, like certain things, spelt flour I would do, but sparingly even on those.
And quinoa is really good. No matter what you cook it with,
Yes.
it's really good.
Yes.
And people should branch out what they eat.
So I did that, and the first month, first of all, as soon as I did that, the medicine turned on me. It started making me sick.
Right.
Like to the point to where my blood pressure dropped so low.
Oh, okay.
It was like, yo, I was like, Mom, I don't know. Like I was like shaky and cold.
Right,
and
right.
I'm like, what's going on? She's like, just stop taking the medicine.
Yeah.
So I stopped taking it and I went back to my doctor. Now this is where that doctor could make you or break you. She was like, you know what? You doing so good. I'm gonna try to find you a better medicine, but until I do, stay off of it.
Keep doing
but
what
don't
you're
tell
doing.
nobody. She was even worried about her constituents finding out that she told me that. She was
Right.
like, I don't even want people to know I tell you that.
Right.
Because that's how much Western medicine is messed up.
Right.
They only like, no, you put them on the medicine.
Right.
Because if I go out and something happens to me and they find out that she told me not to take the medicine, then they're going to be like, see,
Well,
it's
a business also.
yeah.
So.
Oh yeah. It's definitely. It's definitely. But that's how they scare them into just push the medicine.
Push medicine.
Don't healthy. No, push the medicine. But then from Barbara O'Neill, I got into Dr. Sebi. Okay. Now here's what I'll say. Just like you, I'm like, all right, solved AIDS in the 80s. Like, how did he do this? What is this? So I start doing my research and everything and looking at it. Right. Before I buy a product from anybody, I should be able to see changes off your words. Off your words. I didn't go on his website, oh, I'm going to save my life. Let me get this bottle of this, a bottle of that, and a bottle of this. Let me do all that. I listened to what the man was saying. You know what I'm saying? And he said, yo, the things that he said to eat, I ate. And when I tell you it worked for me, it worked for me.
Okay.
So whether it works for everybody else, now I don't know how his products work.
I want to clarify something too. His teachings are significantly, if people was to listen to what he's saying, there's very significant change in what he's saying. But my thing is this: we like to push something. No one is following what this fucking dude is saying. We're all talking about Dr. Sebi this, Dr. Sebi that, but there's only a few. You are one of the only few that I know that actually follow what this man is saying. We're talking Dr. Sebi, then going straight to McDonald's and getting chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
So, I'm just dude, I can't. I'm not going to listen to people talk about Dr. Sebi.
That was a shot at me. That's what they do.
This what they do. Yeah, but
Shot.
bang, bangity bang. Yeah, you're 100% right, man. But tell me, but you got to understand that is with everything. That is with religion.
Yeah. That's why I'm an atheist.
Denounce, you're gonna do. That's what I'm saying. But
that's why I'm an atheist.
But see, that's the easy.
It's all
way
or
out
nothing
too.
with me, man.
Exactly. But it's like you don't. Either way, you're not doing the research. What's the difference between an atheist and a lukewarm Christian? Nothing. Nothing.
Nothing.
You know
for
what
real.
I'm saying? So you could still celebrate all the holidays. You can Santa could slide down your sleigh. You can sit there on Sunday. Yep. And bounce out of there.
Yep. And do the
for
same
your troubles,
shit.
you know, hey, just so I feel a little better. Here's
You
my
worse.
10%.
In fact, in my life, that person is worse than usually the atheist.
And in God's eyes too.
That person usually at the strip club more. He's doing way more. They be turning up.
Look, that person right there is coming from the club Saturday.
Yeah.
And going
Sunday
straight,
morning and going straight to the church.
And then hitting his girlfriend up after, like, yo.
They just do a stack at the strippers, but no money in the
right.
No money in the plate.
No money in the collection. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Facts, man.
That's
That's
it.
not playing.
Yeah.
Man, we was texting earlier.
Yeah.
You said something about pandemic babies. What you talking about?
Oh man. So let me tell you, right? So I'm gonna tell you right now. I was following the news, and they was telling you, wear your mask. It'll keep you safe. Wear your mask. You know what I'm saying? If everybody wear their mask, it'll keep them safe, right?
Right.
That's total BS, bro. I've been wearing my mask, and I still got my girl pregnant. And I was like, yo, how did?
Wait.
Hold on.
How's that keep us safe?
Wait a second.
They lied. It didn't protect me.
Wrong mask.
Are you telling me right now? Wasn't this pregnant?
Yeah, man.
Man, stop playing.
Hey.
Hold on, man.
Yes.
I heard you say you have a 25-year-old.
Yeah, man.
Man,
I got generations. I got generations.
That's crazy.
Hey, congratulations, man.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Don't tell me.
Hold on.
Hey.
Were you 15 when
Don't
you
get
had
too
that
excited
baby?
because as soon as the baby born, we bring it to your house. You did a good job that one time with the kids.
We
you know what I mean?
did babysit one time.
Yeah.
Y'all left us at like
They
5
ain't
in
even
the
want
morning.
to. They ain't even want to come back to us. It's like, can we go DanYo&Tita? I was like, hey, let me call them.
Man, we had some macaroni and cheese.
They didn't ate good. They like,
Right.
yeah.
No, we had a good time. We had a good
man.
time.
That's the shit, man.
Tita dissed me though that night.
Did she?
She knocked out.
And left you with the
I'm just sitting
kids?
there like,
That's good.
they sleep. Like I gotta keep my eyes on them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Somebody gotta stay up. Yeah.
And they my kids too. So they was waiting for you to fall asleep. They was like, as soon as he fall asleep,
When
I heard he got the bag.
Right.
Let's go.
No, that was a fun night, man. It was a fun night, definitely.
Oh, that's dope.
Oh man, congratulations, man.
Yeah,
thank
congratulations,
You, man.
homie.
Thank you.
So was
Good
that
life.
number 10?
Oh
9?
man. Oh man. You don't even want to get there, buddy. I think that is 9.
That's 9.
That's 9.
Man,
That's
congratulations.
9. That's
You got
9.
a tribe. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I was joking. You.
Hey, I know
Most jokes are usually true.
Right.
but you know what, fam?
That's
Nah,
dope, that's dope, man.
on the real, I don't never distinguish between my kids. If I raised you, you my kid.
Oh, for sure.
So I'll put it out there like that. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? Brother wasn't out there wilding like that, just spitting on everything. You know, but
That's dope.
there's have women in my life to where, you know, if we didn't work out, you know,
But you
I
had
was in
that bond,
kid's
that connection,
life
yeah.
For some years, I don't think it's right. You know, I don't think it's right to
Just bounce out.
you know, so I did that.
That's a man.
I said that till they was grown.
That's
you
a
know,
real-
and
that's
still
real
to this
man.
day, like, you know, they come live with me. They come,
Right.
and everything. You know what I mean?
Wow.
And to be honest, most black men are like that.
That's
We
true,
get
that's
the
true.
we get the bad rap. Like
Yeah, we do.
I knew black dudes, man. Oh, you ain't got no daddy. Come here, Los. Come on, boy.
Right.
Get up here.
Yeah.
But we always get the
Nah, man,
the
it's-
abandoner and the deadbeat. And
The
all
problem
that.
is it's a two-way street.
Yeah.
Nobody
It,
acknowledges that.
everybody, men want to be there for the younger generation.
Yeah.
But to be there, you have to deal with that other person.
Yes.
And so, and if that other person doesn't respect you as a man, then it's just not going to work out. And too many don't respect men.
But you got to fight.
Mm-hmm,
You got to fight.
No,
because
that's true.
I've been in that situation.
No, that's true.
I had to go to court. Like I've had
Mm-hmm.
so I, you know, man, I've been to the point of where I thought, yo, I'm seriously, I've been on that edge where I'm like, yo, I'm about to give up.
Like fuck
So,
them kids.
Yeah, almost.
Right.
Because of how I was treated.
Mm-hmm.
I did the proper things. You made me okay. And one thing they tell you is that you know, and this is not a bad rap on women because I know, you know, my mom was a good mom and a lot of women out there are good and they doing their best.
Definitely.
And you know, like I said, there's a spectrum.
Definitely.
You know, but on this side of the spectrum, you got some women that are just about the bread, whether they need it or not.
Facts.
Whether they need it or not. And you got a dude saying, well, let me get my seed. Well, you ain't paid, so you can't get your seed.
Yeah.
But when you go to court for that, they don't connect the two. So when you go to court for first court I went to was for child support. I said, cool. I put myself on there. Yo, here, this is what it is. Transparency. Here's what I got. They was like, all right, sir, this is what you're gonna pay. I'm like, cool. So when do I get to see my kids? Oh, this ain't custody court.
Yeah.
Oh, but she's can connect the two and keep them away from me if I don't pay. But then when I pay, she can still keep them away from me to say, oh, it's not enough.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so I had to go through. I went through court. Yeah. Went through court. Got visitation. Went to visit my kids. Nobody home. Yeah. Called the police. Like, yo, I'm gonna do a report. Yo, dude. They sat me on the curb. I'm like, hey, you realize I'm the one that called you? Yeah, I sit on the curb. Yep. Sat me on the curb like I'm some criminal, you know, and then one of them watched me. Oh, I see you got tattoos. What gang was this? You know,
I called y'all, man.
Me. I say, bro, I called you. Then the guy knock on the door. Nobody answer. He comes back. I give him the paperwork. He's moaning through the paperwork like, I got to do more paperwork. And he said to me, man, you know, why? Because it was two girls. He's like, oh, you know, man, you should just leave them with their mama. What a dude want with two girls anyway? Said, I'm their father. Yeah. What you talking about? Wow. You telling me to abandon my kids? I was like, yo, man. So long story short, man, I ended up getting full custody because I went back to the court and she did her ignorant stuff in front of the judge. Other than that, the judge was she had everybody on her side.
Right. No, they automatically get the benefit.
Yeah, she had on it. But that tide is changing. It's changing.
Yeah,
it's not like it was. Before, if you're not married, you have no rights. The man has no rights. Damn. You have to go to court and establish rights. Now it's 50-50.
That's the way it's supposed to be.
It's 50-50, but a lot of guys up here don't know.
Yeah.
You know, and sometimes, to be honest though, and this is on my dudes because I'm hard on my dudes. You need an excuse. Yeah. You need an excuse to do what she was gonna do anyway. Yep. Oh, well, you know she treat, bro. You know she ain't letting me, bro. You know, and I know, I do know, because I fought. I went there, blood, sweat, and tears for mine.
Definitely. Like, my dad.
It's ridiculous, man.
My dad never paid child support. My mom didn't even take him to court.
Right.
And for us, but he never paid child support. Nothing. I wish he did. You know, he would have had a better situation.
Right.
My mom's like, if you don't want to support, then whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Did he come pick you up?
We saw him in the summertime.
Oh, you do the summers?
Yeah, like 2 months out of the year. No phone calls.
Yeah,
you know, really,
ridiculous, man.
That's hard, man. I couldn't be no weekend or no summer dad.
So my mom's like, why force him if he doesn't? If
right.
He wants to do
That's
it,
real.
If you don't, then it's what it is.
That's
so
real.
I do want to shout out one of our listeners, Stephanie, one of our big supporters.
Stephanie.
She said she lost 200 pounds. By
man, so that's dope. Man. Congratulations, Stephanie. That's dope.
Yeah,
we need to see those before and after pictures.
Definitely. So I see you brought the sea moss.
Man, go ahead on.
I'm still sitting here wondering: is it a lotion? Is it a hair gel?
So I'm gonna break it down for you.
You got the sea moss and the herbs. What's going on here?
It's all of that and none of that. No, I'm playing.
Lift it up for us.
No, that looks like
cum in a jar.
That's what I was about to say.
You know what? I'm putting, from now on, I used to take a spoonful of this, but I'm just putting it in my smoothie because now I make it. So she's kind of right. And that's what hurts my feelings. Because
I didn't even look at it like that.
That's what it looks like, bro.
And that's why they say to eat healthy, you must be gay or something. Man, like, I don't know. She said, come in a jar. I was just like, yeah. I'm like, I'm gonna give my baby some sea moss tonight. You gonna get some sea moss tonight, girl?
Right.
Nah, okay. So this is another thing that I found out about through Dr. Sabi. But then there's this guy. His name is Akeem Pierre, and he lives in St. Luca. And so him and his people, they pull it out of the ocean and they dry it.
The real sea moss.
This is real. I make this. I make this, and so here I brought.
What do you do? Break it down in a blender until it's
bro, something like that. I ain't
boil
gonna tell you
it on the stove.
But, no boiling, no boiling.
So
if you look at it, this is, I'll take a nug out.
Okay.
So,
I've seen that stuff on the ocean. Yeah, on the ocean. Yeah.
So this is a dried form of it. Like it come once it dries, and also have.
Is that what they make loofahs out of?
No, that's not. It's not. You actually can grow loofahs in your backyard.
Really?
It's a plant.
I know it's a plant, but
yeah. And I don't want to call it a fruit, but it's like this tree that bears that, and you let it dry out. You let it dry out, and you let it dry in the house, and then that's your loofah.
Damn.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's the dry sea moss.
Yes,
right
it's
there.
a dry sea moss.
Where the hell you buy sea moss at home?
I just told you St. Luca. So yeah.
So you got to get a ship. You got to get a ship from St. Luca, huh?
Yes.
That's the connect, right?
Yes, and like Daniel was saying earlier when we was talking off here, we was just talking about it. Like it's hard. I'm a hard trusting person when it comes to stuff like this.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It's if it's something that I can't get myself, but we go to the grocery store and we trust all this processed food that's killing us.
Right.
So I said I took a chance on it, and I really researched this dude, and he's out there really trying to help people, and this stuff be. You know how it is when fads happen.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how long it's gonna be a fad.
Right, 'cause I've been
But-
seeing this for like about a month or two now. So
But
I've
it's
been,
actually years. It's
Yeah,
been
it's
been-
years.
yeah, it's been for
Let
years,
me tell you.
Long
Before, I remember my cousin. I didn't even know this until afterwards. But this is my second cousin. She's way older than me. My bad, cuz I don't mean to make you sound old. But she had a stroke, and so she lived down the street from Dr. Sabi's sister.
Mm-hmm.
And so she was giving her products,
Mm-hmm.
and sea moss was one of them. And this thing is the best multivitamin on the planet. You gotta understand, I've been in and out the gym my whole life, and I've always had the game backwards. I know people 80% food and 20% working out. I'm like, man, whatever. I'm gonna bust through the ceiling. I'm up in there working out, doing my stuff, and then you go so far until you burn out, and then you're burnt because you're not seeing the results you want. You're not seeing any of that. I'm taking multivitamins. You know what I'm saying? Like I never had a problem with size. I always just wanted to slim. Tone up a little bit.
Right.
This is a natural toner. It's good for hair, nails, skin, and the body has 102 minerals. This has 92 minerals
Right.
out of that 102.
Right.
Show me a multivitamin doing it like that. That you won't poop out.
So how you
most multivitamins only have about 15 to 20.
of the minerals?
Yeah.
I don't know nothing about this shit.
Like I said, I know you for years,
And you remember,
and
right?
I see a big difference. Whatever you're doing is working for you. Definitely,
Yeah.
I see a big difference.
Yes.
Yeah, so
And that's what I'm telling you. Like in this 2020, this vision,
Mm-hmm.
it showed me, like, bro, you wanna raise your kids, you want to be able to pick them up, and run with them.
See them when you right.
I'm an active dude. I do, and I want to be there.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to change a lot.
That's
of it.
real.
how much have you lost, Walter?
60.
Damn. That's the
Yeah.
shit, man.
60 pounds,
Inspirational.
and my A1C is 5.5. The doctors was amazed. They was like, "Well, how much dosage?" And she says, "No, I took them off medicine."
Now that's not A1 sauce usage. People,
Nah,
so-
that ain't that steak sauce.
That's another shot at me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
But that's
Put
funny.
that trap sauce down.
Oh, not that trap
Shout out
sauce.
trap sauce, man.
Shout it out.
Man, I bought some little. See, y'all messing me up. I want some brisket and all that stuff. Go ahead. Let's get back to the scene.
You can put this on you.
Right. That's dope.
It just has a variety of uses. My daughters had acne. We did the CMOS face challenge.
Wow.
And so they put it on their face every day and then let it harden and then rinse it off.
So you're saying one
Tablespoon.
tablespoon.
That's what
it
you
has
start
92,
with.
92 minerals in it.
What you
Yeah.
gonna? How do you gonna ingest this?
Yeah, I take. So this is what I do, right?
Mhm.
But I'm also that dude that tried the eggs Rocky back in the day.
fuck.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't
I
doing
would
that.
never do that.
Yeah, I didn't want. Look, I
Fuck
couldn't
no.
even. I was like, it came
Right.
back up. But the fact that I attempted, you know what I mean? Like I thought I
Man.
wanted to be a boxer. I was out there.
Dun, dun.
Yeah, my brother punched me in the arm. I said, you know what? I'm a shoot. I'm a shooter. I ain't no fighter. I'm a lover. I'm a shooter. Which one? Nah, but you could put it in your smoothies. You could put it in your soups.
Okay.
So basically, the way I make it, and this is all natural stuff, it's just water and sea moss, bro.
Damn.
And I don't joke around. Like I don't
little baking soda.
none of that.
I'm just joking.
I was like, none of that. We don't know what you chopping up. B12. I don't know what he's stepping on over there. But honestly, I just want to. I sell it, but I just want to help people. You can easily buy your own, and basically you rinse it off, water, lime.
Damn.
You know, you let it soak overnight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it expands back to this original form. It looked like it's back in the water again. And then you blend it up and it forms a gel. And that gel you can use.
And you can put that in
yeah.
your
But
smoothies and all that stuff.
Right. I'm thinking about doing a powder, so I'm thinking about keeping it dried and just put it in a coffee grinder.
You should start
and
selling
create
your
a powder.
drinks, man.
Yeah, well, I'm starting off with the sea moss. So here's the thing. I'm also, we haven't touched on this yet, but I'm a massage therapist.
Okay.
That was next.
All right, see, I'm jumping the gun. Well, he pushing me. You know what I mean?
Gonna do that next.
So you use the jar of cum on your old lady to
Oh,
massage her
Lord
with?
have mercy.
Not this
Each
jar.
time.
Not this job.
She comes straight from the bottle. You know what I mean? Like she get that rah. You know what I mean? Rah.
Oh my goodness.
I had to.
You and your lady got you and my lady and my mom got the same name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's wonderful,
The
man.
little
You-
nickname. Yeah.
Z, huh?
Yeah, Z. That's what they call
Yeah,
my mom.
my girl
Really?
a comedian too.
Is that
That's a
short
whole.
for
That's
Zeus?
a whole nother thing.
Z?
Aziza.
Ziza.
Aziza.
Aziza. That's
Aziza
Sky.
Jokes.
Isn't it Sky, right?
Sky.
What
Isn't
does
it
it mean?
Ziza? Yeah.
I don't know what that means. I don't
It
Oh, that's
mean-
Azor.
It
That's
means you
Azor.
got me pregnant. You gonna pay for it. That's what it means.
So you got what else you so you doing the sea moss? What else are you pushing? I see you got the bees on too, but you become a brother.
Hey.
You better become a bean pie brother, ain't you?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Hey. Truth be told, though, see, if you know your roots, this Hebrew, this house of Dawid, baby.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
there you go.
You know what I'm saying? You know, they like to interchange us. You know
Right.
what I mean? But
Oh
Yeah.
man! All right, now we can get into the massage
yes.
therapy.
I am now full-time
Oh, really?
massage therapy,
Man, fuck.
bare hand therapy.
All right, you want to tell the story about me?
Yeah,
Go ahead and tell
man.
that story.
So I've been a therapist for about 3 years, but even I've been, you know, that's my thing. I ain't never been a cute brother. So I'm like, girl, your shoulders look like you need some work.
He using massage therapy to pick up the lady.
Hey.
Jokes and
It works.
massages, and let me tell you,
Hey,
it done
it works.
wonders for a brother who ain't
Yeah,
that
yeah,
cute.
man.
You feel me?
Right.
Like you gotta do something.
Yeah.
You gotta sneak up on. You
Right.
a little tense. You're a little tense. Like,
Definitely.
but yeah, man. I like I said, I went into massage therapy because of my grandmother when she passed away, and they was like, man, you real good, and I knew I was good when my ex, like, we got a divorce, and she would still come back from massages. She was
Wow.
like, hey, can you get that? I ain't got no bag. Can you? Remember that thing you used to do?
Right.
You ain't getting none. But I was like, you paying me? I said, if I ain't getting none.
Right.
Facts.
You remember what this used to lead to?
Yeah, you
Right.
know, you know.
Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful.
But so how long have we known each other by then? I did. Let me tell you about this brother, man. Let me tell you about this brother. First of all,
Oh Lord, go ahead.
DanYo is one of this dude. He be trying to, like,
What you talking about?
he a light to the world, right?
Right.
But he be trying to wear a little lampshade to
No, what
disguise
you-
it. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Right.
But he outshines the lampshade.
Right.
You know? So he doing his thing, playing the background, but he the star,
Right.
but he in the back. He trying to play. He trying to. I'm just humble, Daniel. But all the ideas is $1 billion ideas. Everything this brother tell he doing. He up in here. He's like, yeah, I'm doing this. I'm helping out. I'm playing it right. I'm a team player. On the slick though.
Right.
He got a podcast funnier than any joke I ever told. You know what I mean? They reviewing stuff. They doing gangbangs and all kind of. I'm like, look at this dude. Like yo, I'm watching him getting hungry. You know what I'm saying? And then it's low key a porno because the way him and Tita talk to each
Yeah,
other.
right.
Hey, I learned from DanYo. I watch it. I be like.
You a trip.
I look and I go to Whisper and he's there. You want this Big Mac? You know what I mean? I bought 2 of them. You ready? Yeah, whichever one you. This one got chicken on it. Too. She was like, it works too. So I know your game.
It gets down.
Yeah. He get,
Oh man.
But he was reviewing, and so I don't know if he brought it to me or I brought it to him. But he was like, I was like, we was decided to do a review on a massage, and this brother told me. And this is, I take my hat off. He says, I ain't never had one, right? You ain't never had. He's like, I ain't never had a massage,
right?
And I don't know how I feel about big hairy dude touching me,
right?
And I was like, bro, I said, don't knock it until you try it,
right?
And it's crazy because in massage school,
right?
My first massage, and first of all, there's all these girls in there, and I'm still at this point, I'm not thinking like a therapist, I'm thinking like a man,
right?
So I'm like, hey, baby, I had to. It's for class.
Right.
It's for class. So I'm just thinking, which one of these?
Right.
Like Chris Tucker and with Jackie Chan or whatever. He was like, I want that one. So I'm like, which one I'm massage first, So me and this girl make eye contact, and because we're in the class and they say, partner up or pick somebody for you to do you first. And so she's walking towards me. As she walking towards me, this big hairy dude, white dude named Bob was like, "Hey brother, it's me and you." And I was just like, and I tried to get around him, but she had already this other smooth brother that slid up, and I was like, "Come on, Bob." I guess I gotta get used to this.
Yeah, right.
For real, And Bob was big. I actually braided his back here. He was like, "Bro, you good?" I feel like I got 3 spines now. I was like, "No, it's 3 cornrows." So anyway, I understood where DanYo was coming from, man, and he was real nervous on that table, so he needed Tita there. So I was like the foreplay. I don't know what they did when they got home. You know what I'm saying? All I know is I fixed his back. And if he was already putting in work, you know what I mean? He was already putting in work.
Oh man.
Yeah, DanYo was he was screaming the whole time.
Wow.
He was feeling it. He was like, "What was that? What is this?" He didn't know he had, because a good therapist will show you stuff that you didn't even know was there, because your body is such an amazing. Oh, your body is so amazing that if you hurt a certain way, if you see people with any type of dysfunction, maybe they bend over and they walk hunchback, or maybe they have a limp or whatever, it's because they were in pain and their body said, if you do this, you won't feel the pain. This won't fix the issue, but you won't feel pain. So then you hunch forward, or your posture stays the way it is comfortable. And so what I do is when I get in there and I hit a trigger point or I go somewhere, you're like, "Ooh, what's that?"
Yeah, I know. What's that time you put your elbow in me? And
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
First of all,
I didn't want to cry in front of nobody.
I don't like how he said I put my elbow.
I was like, he put an elbow in you. Damn.
Hey.
Don't do that.
I'm trying to get customers over here. I want people to trust me, DanYo.
Don't do that.
He put a whole elbow. Wow.
Right.
I saw up to the wrist before, but to the elbow.
Honestly,
Okay.
It up to the wrist, but the elbow up. That's you got to leave that one alone. You get an elbow in there, you got to walk away. there's a brother hiding in there.
Right.
But nah, he what he's talking about, just one of the techniques that I use, and I never knew this, but your elbow is almost as sensitive as your fingertips.
Wow.
Almost. It's right there.
Wow.
And so like I could even though I could use my hands to find out where things are, my elbow I'm allowed to put more pressure.
Right.
And when you're trying to get out a trigger point, you have to hold it. And the person has to breathe. So that person has to breathe. And so it usually takes anywhere from 30 seconds to a minute if we're in unison together. Which meaning you're breathing through it and not tensing up. You flex, you're tensing up.
Right.
And then now it's counterproductive. You're fighting me at that point. And so I put the elbow on him. He felt that. He was like, "Oh, where did shoot up, DanYo? Went to your brain." I was in his back. He felt it in the top of his head.
I ain't gonna lie. The next day,
He was good to go.
I was ready to go.
I told you, Tita's gonna get it out. He was like, "Girl."
She probably did.
Probably.
She probably did. Let her answer that question.
Yeah, like I graduated top of my class, and when they was teaching me like the techniques and stuff like that, like I wasn't really feeling it. you know, I wasn't, you know, into it. But then when we started learning trigger point therapy, and the first time I felt a trigger point release, I was like, whoa, it was amazing to me.
Right.
Because, you know, in things that you're doing, you have to, especially in massage therapy, you have to think with intention. You know, you have to, you know, I can't just pull back your skin and go, oh, this muscle has a problem. Let me work here. Let me work there.
Right.
So I have to like, and a lot of times I'll close my eyes and I have to like let my hands and like my body guide me through
where the person
where the
tensens
problems
up,
is, you know, where the knots are.
The knots are, right.
And man, I've had people which couldn't turn their head. And just with one session with me, they was able to get a lot more range of motion. You know what I mean? But what people don't understand is it's something you have to keep on doing. And we get the bad rep. Like I hate when people say I'm a masseuse. I'm not a masseuse. You don't get no happy endings like that. You know, the happy ending is that you can walk better. You can do things better. You know, a lot of times they're promoting brothers online, and I ain't dissing nobody therapy, but they're doing sexual massages. You know what I mean? Like, you know, they got the girl and they rubbing her down with they shirt.
Yeah, and they
off,
rubbing her, right?
That makes it worse for me because then you're not gonna want me to massage your girl when I could do something for her that'll have her running back to you like, thank you, thank you. What you did to me blessed me, because that man ain't got no ill intent. You see what I'm saying? But I'm a man, so other men is gonna always think I have ill intent. You know, so.
You do.
Yeah. I don't want the problems. Shit. Yeah, I got shit.
Right.
Baby, you heard me say it. I didn't want the problems, right?
Man, you know what?
Hey, but that's real though.
He said that because he know you watching.
No, that's real though.
Like, my girl watched this a couple weeks from now.
Right.
She'll come back there. Oh, you ain't tell me you was on the podcast talking shit.
She definitely shared it. Definitely shared it. Your man's inboxing me right now during the show, man.
Who that?
Man, Chris Moses.
Oh yeah. Now can you tell him?
I'm like, Chris Moses, I got you, man. Right, I got you.
Can you tell him that I text you the flyer so you know we gonna get on that?
I think that's the point of the inbox because we're trying to get attention. Yeah. We know what's going down, man.
Yeah, Chris Mosley, sit down, man.
Childish 4.
Childish 4.
Going down
January 9th.
Tell us about it.
The Lounge in Mesa.
Okay.
Man, we had a good thing going. Chris Mosley, me and him linked up. We was doing we was working with Archie Words. I don't know if y'all had Archie yet on the show. Archie, he did Archie and Friends and everything, and so we worked together on that. And you know, he got to see a brother's talent and was like, "Yo, I want you on my Childish show." So he was already doing Childish, and then we kind of revamped it and started over. You know. And this is our 4th Childish.
That's dope.
And it's the most consistent show I've had and done. And I love it because I love doing my own productions. You know, it's one thing to be a baby bird and wait for somebody to bring you the worms, and, you know, feed me. You know, and that's the mentality of a lot of comics. And they're scared to be, they want to talk mess about promoters and shady promoters, but they don't want to go out there and do that job and look for the venues and negotiate, and they just want to do their comedy. So me and Chris is like, yo, between, you know, the both of us, we can tag team this up, and, you know, we got to like connects with radio, and we'll get the venues, and we've done that. And Childish 4, we are the two of the most childish people on the face of the planet. We be clowning, you know, we be having different themes. This one is house party. So you see the flyer.
I saw the flyer. Yeah, so, with the house party thing.
Last time I did the Boys in the Hood.
Boys in the Hood. Yeah. We did Boys in the Hood, and before that it was Friday.
Okay.
I was Debo. You know, we always have we do a skit. It's a mixture of comedy, sketch comedy, games. We play games, and then whoever promotes us, we give away. You know what I'm saying? If they help promote the show or come in as an investor or whatever, we put them up. You know, and we was doing this consistently in the Phoenix Theater of the Arts.
Okay.
Shout out to them, man, because that is one place that I feel a lot more people should show love. That is right in the middle of Phoenix, in the heart of Phoenix, man, in our community. It's over there. You ever did the Martin Luther King March? Oh, okay. It's that park. What is that? Margaret T. Hance Park. I think it's right over there. I think like 3rd Street and the freeway.
Okay.
And it's a theater. balcony seats. We was doing it in there.
Wow.
So we had, we would make videos, and we had videos to show. We had games. We got comics. We was working out the food and liquor situation. So all the money was coming in house, and we was just, man, it was amazing, to see the support. And then COVID.
Yeah.
And so we got to cancel our shows, and then they're still not open in January. So we had to we linked up, and we're doing it in Mesa. At the lounge. So we gonna do it up there, man. We got a show planned. And let me tell you, I ain't been on the stage in a while. And for most comedians, that's a no. But for me, I'm hungry. And Teddy gonna eat. I'm hungry, bro. They're gonna be fine. You know that one chick that you'll be dancing past all the other dancers and stuff, shit, spirit fingers and everything. Like, girl, you supposed to be in the back. Like, why is you doing extra?
The most?
Doing the most. That's me. That's me, and that's naturally me. I'm not even trying. Daniel know, like every time I have his gut hurting every time.
Don't say that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I can't say that, but I can have my elbow in his back.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I got my elbow in you, but I can't say.
Man.
We say Teddy is the easiest, the most unappreciated talent comedian wise out here. Is that true? You think you're unappreciated?
Let me tell you. I'll say this. I'll say that I'm. It makes me feel good that Chris thinks that and he said that. But that's my fault. That's my fault because you have to put yourself out there in order for people to know who you are, and you have to be consistent with that. I'm not a person to blame or give no excuses for anything. But when it's time to put family first, and when it's time to do those things are gonna come first. Yeah. You don't know what I'm doing at home. You don't know. I never been a tech savvy dude. Like like always had like Deep Sea or somebody to kind of help with those different things.
Right.
And like I said, when I used to do those edits. That was the most work I ever done in my life.
That's dope, yeah.
I was like, man, this is hard. Like, and I know I'm giving you the raw. People who do it probably like, this is crap. You know what I'm saying? But it came from my heart, and it's something that I really wanted my stuff out. And so, radio and podcast is a way that I always hung on to keep my comedy, fresh.
Right.
I'm always clowning. If you see my funny series, I'm always out. I'm putting myself out there. I'm always doing that. But I had a stellar first year. My rookie season was ridiculous. Like by the end of it, that's where Amanda wanted to sign me. Like in my first year, I threw 2 shows my own. One was the Miseducation of Teddy Beard, and that was my roast that I did. Sold out, pack house.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Came out, and I wasn't nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think that I've earned, and because I've done podcasts, Everybody Has a Story was an umbrella, and under that I had Everybody Has a Story Sports, and I had Who Wants to Be a Comedian was a podcast I was doing.
Wow.
I would take all my equipment out. Nobody was doing this. To the comedy shows. This is before I even did comedy, like the open mics. I would talk to the promoters and say, hey, can I set up? This will be good for y'all. They agreed. Comics would come and interview with me. And I'm interviewing them. And they're like, yo. And so the thing was advice that they would give me because one day I wanted to get on that stage.
Right.
And so that was the whole thing. And then so by the end of it, 2015 on my birthday is when I first hit a mic.
Wow.
And, and been hitting them ever since when I can,
Started 2015?
Yes. Yes.
Sure. The whole thing.
Yeah. I wasn't when you met me. That's what I'm saying. Like I was killing the game, and I'm still. And really, I look at in comedy years like the focus that I've been able to put on it, like 2-3 years.
Yeah, this
is still a work in progress. Like it's still you have to get on there and be you. You know what I'm saying? And so sometimes you have to get over thinking that people don't want to see you.
Right.
Definitely.
And so I'm over that. I've been over that, and I'm just like, give it, like, what you want, what you want. And so there was a situation where all comedy went kind of through one area, like black comedy in Phoenix funneled through one place, and I didn't want to go through that place because I didn't like the business the way they was doing business, and I'll leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to, and that's hey, if you don't want to do business with somebody, that's fine, but keep that. That's on you.
Right.
And I know that was on me. So I wanted to create my own outlet. I was already doing my own shows. I would team up with comics like Archie when he had his stuff on, and Chris when he got his stuff on, and I hosted one of the best comics to ever grace the stage in Phoenix is Marlon the Great.
Yeah.
Marlon is
man.
hands down, man. Marlon put me on my first show.
Oh, really?
I was clowning. We was a supporter. I was clowning. He got in, and when you see a powerhouse, you just like that's like you whoever your favorite rapper come in, and he like let me show you my bars, So I was showing Marlon my bars, and he was just like, oh yeah, you think you funny, huh? You think you funny?
He got on stage and roasted your ass, Sydney.
Oh well. We go back and forth. Teddy ain't no punk. You know what I'm saying?
Best thing is you versus Marlon. Man, I love those.
Oh my goodness.
Get it in, man.
We used to and he killed me on Jamel's.
Oh yeah,
one.
Jamel's not yet.
He was because Marlon, bro, he's relentless. And I was still, you a little bit of nerves. Marlon ain't got no nerves. I don't care what it. I don't know, something in Fireball that takes away all nerves. All right, he ain't got no nerves. The dude is amazing. I just seen him go up against cats that and they had him on the ropes, and he would just say something so overly ridiculous. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But what I say is that he put me on the show and I killed it. And he said, man, I don't care what nobody say. He let me host his hour special that I'm yet to see. Marlon, what's up with the hour special, bro? I need that for promotion. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, so when they say I'm most slept on, overrated, it's like, yo, it's cool. I don't feel that way because I don't take no offense.
Right.
If you don't know me, you don't know me.
Right.
And it's on me to show you who I am.
You ready for this game?
I'm ready.
Okay.
I knew who you were. I saw a couple. Some things that you were posting, especially that hairdo situation with what you had going on. That was probably my first introduction. That was that dude, and I was like, "What the hell is going on with this dude?" With this. Yeah. So yeah, that.
What the who gives a damn news?
You had the two spikes coming out the side of your head.
Oh, that's my original. Yo, it's crazy because that's when I started comedy. Somebody says you have to not give a shit. You can't care.
Right.
You have to not care. And at the time, a lot of stuff was going. I was going through a divorce, a lot of stuff. So I was in there looking like your boy from. I was in there looking like Black Snake Moan.
Samuel.
I was there looking rough, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna pick it out and roll with it, see what they say. You know what I mean? What you gonna do? I give people. If you want to roast me, I'm gonna give you everything you need. I'm gonna come dressed ridiculous.
Right.
I'm gonna give you everything you need because when I knock you out, I want everybody to know that you had arsenal.
Right. You had all the ammunition.
Everything.
Right, and still lost.
Let's get into the game.
Let's go.
Shout out to Tita. I know everybody.
Tita, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Zumba.
You gonna do it?
Yeah, man. Get in there.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be in there Zumba. I tell you, I'm gonna try to take over the class. Tita gonna be like, boy, if you don't get in the back.
All right.
So we got the final exam.
Oh.
Test your knowledge.
I always fail these, so let's go.
Okay.
Let's do it. I love final
So
exam.
we got 5 questions for you.
Okay.
You get 3 out of 5 correct. We'll donate $50 to your charity of choice.
Oh my goodness.
You have 3 lifelines. You may call someone, you may skip one, or you may use Google, in which case I'll give you 45 seconds to get the answer.
Oh, this is a real test.
Real test. All right.
My goodness.
So here we go.
Dun, dun, dun.
Question 1. What American beer has been long promoted
Why are you talking so low?
as the king of beers?
Budweiser.
Budweiser is correct.
Oh, I can't stand Budweiser either. Kilt Lifter is the beer, baby.
Yeah, it's good shit, man.
Made right here at home.
All right. In which country is the largest producer of vanilla? A, Madagascar. B, Chile. C, Brazil. Or D, Mexico.
I'm going to have to go with Madagascar.
Madagascar is correct.
Yeah.
Africa, huh? I would have never guessed that.
Yeah, you know, vanilla been trying to take over for a long time in Africa.
Long time.
Succeeded for a while.
Yeah, then they got kicked out. Now
Yeah, they
wanna
did
be
get kicked out.
reverse racism.
Yeah,
if you
man.
don't get your ass up out of here.
The early 1900s wasn't good.
No, definitely wasn't.
In ancient Greece, throwing an apple at someone was a declaration of what? Is it A, love, B, hate, C, disinterest, or D, admiration?
An apple, huh?
An apple.
Okay, apple a day keeps the doctor away. I'm gonna go with admiration.
Admiration is not
I knew it
correct.
wasn't. I thought tomatoes was disrespect. Well, y'all could throw apples at my show.
Well, in ancient Greece, throwing an apple is a sign of love.
Oh, it's red.
That's crazy.
I would love.
I'm gonna hit you in the head with an apple.
Yeah,
I love you.
yeah.
I smacked you all in your grill with an
I
apple.
hope my girl ain't walking. I don't want to get hit with a bunch of apples when I get home.
It just doesn't make sense, but that's cool. Whatever, man.
Get this apple to the face.
Right. I love you. Smile.
Right. Get a good old Granny Smith.
Right.
Red Delicious.
Or the sour. The Granny Smith's a sour one, right?
Yeah. All right. What country has the most vending machines per capita? A, United States.
Easy money.
B, Japan.
No,
C,
it's not.
France.
Easy money.
Or D, South America.
Easy money.
Okay, so I'm gonna break this down, right? I would say America, but and I might, and I'm because I seen Tokyo Drift,
Yep.
and they had vending
Everything.
machines and car vending
right.
machines.
Exactly.
They got the best vending machines. I'll tell you that.
Ooh, but not the most, huh? Ooh, I'm still gonna go with them because I know they have food. I'm gonna go with Japan.
Japan is
It's
correct.
right.
Hey, damn, little sneaky.
Hey,
you know what?
No, I said they had the best machines. That's all I said.
Hey, Daniel don't want to give
I
up
knew it was
$50
them.
to my charity.
I gave you it. That's why I said it's easy one. I said they got the best machines.
They got girlfriends in vending machines
Yeah,
out
man.
there. You
They
can
got
be like-
everything in the vending
You can
machine.
get a pet from a vending machine.
You
You
get
know-
your baby mama from a vending machine.
You know, at one time in America, there were restaurants that were like vending machine restaurants. You went in there and you bought shit from a fucking vending machine and
That's
sat down and
crazy.
ate.
Don't
Like
make
that was a restaurant that they actually had back in the day.
That's
It's
crazy.
crazy. They'll make you breakfast in the machines.
And they was like, "This is the restaurant of the future."
Nah, I'm straight.
Exactly.
All right, what else we got?
All right.
You already won, huh?
Did I?
Yeah, he already won it.
Yeah.
What? Without no lifelines? Man.
That brother Reed, man.
We
Nah,
gonna
actually,
see if he
I was
knows this.
guessing all of
When
those.
you get on higher levels.
Yeah. Yo, it's the CMOS. It helps you answer questions that you don't know the answer to.
Definitely some loss.
Doctor said he died because he didn't have none in prison.
Facts.
All right. I'm going to throw the last question out there for you.
Do it then.
Which fruit floats because 25% of its volume
It's water.
is air?
Oh, what?
Is it A, an orange, B, a grapefruit, C, an apple, or D, a pear?
Okay, so you said it's got air in it.
25% of its volume is air.
I think I know this one.
And wait, we said
Let's see if
The,
I'm right.
this
pear,
fruit floats.
apple, grapefruit, and
Orange.
Orange.
a pear,
think-
apple,
I think I
grapefruit.
know this one,
Orange
yeah.
is pretty dense. Grapefruit is pretty dense. Apple is kind of light.
Yeah.
And pear has air. Pear.
You are wrong. It is the apple.
The damn apple again. Yo, all the wrong answers had to do something with an
You know the
apple.
apple, you bite the apple.
It goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
You
thought
know
that was
what?
water though. I was just thinking it was water.
Nope,
Nah,
it's air.
that's why
You know
it's
what?
like, it's, you know.
Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say, man, both of my wrong answers had something to do with apples. So I'm about to eat
you-
nothing but apples this week.
You won though.
Yeah.
Your choice of choice is
You know what? You know what, man? Because they're promoting your show, man. I want to do it to the to what is it? I don't want to say the wrong name.
$1 Million Teacher Project.
No, that's not what I said. I wanna do the awkward kids.
Awkward Kid Foundation.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay, we'll get that popping.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, not to say that education. Dang, now you made me look like I ain't supporting education. You see how your brother get me? You teach
But hey, either way, it's going to the kids.
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
either
yeah.
way,
Aquafly.
definitely.
I got some-
Aquafly.
Yeah, Aquafly.
I wrote the wrong word.
That's okay.
Yeah, she does that. So you got the Childish 4
Childish
with
4.
Silly Man TV, right?
Yes, sir.
And this is coming which day?
January 9th at the Lounge in Mesa.
And it's
Hold on. Oh, go ahead.
it's 1233 South Alma School Road.
Yes, sir.
Mask will be required.
Yep.
Who all we got? Jackie Tinsley, Cam Sneed.
You know, we have these comics, man. I know we have what's my man on there?
Philip Jewell.
Philip Jewell on there, and he's this dude's funny. We've done skits with him. We've worked with everybody. One thing that we do, and I ain't gonna tell you who it is. You just have to come and see. But we always like to mix our comics, veterans, and definitely have somebody on there that's aspiring, that's new. And I like that because we only pick the hungriest cats, you know what I'm saying? And we could tell they hungry because they got their whole family coming, and you know, they, you know what I'm saying? And we always think that that's important, and we don't just pick anybody, we vet them. You know, we go to their mics, we see how they get down, and even if to me it's even if you ain't, because a mic is a horrible place to try to judge somebody off of their comic, because you work in material, and when you're working material, that's just like you know, if you ever worked on a car and bust your knuckles, imagine if the person car you was working on had to see all the trouble you went through to figure that out. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'd be like, man, this is a mechanic, this dude cussed like 18 times, he up in there like, God, I hate this car. You bang it and all of a sudden the screw work, and you know, so it's work in progress, but we just look for heart.
Dope. We got somebody on the line.
Yeah.
What?
You're live on the DanYo&Tita podcast.
Hello,
Who this?
it's Tita.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
hey, Tita.
Hey,
I
Tita.
thought you was somebody else.
Right.
What you want?
I want to say hi, Teddy.
What's up, girl? You Zumbaing?
So you don't even care about us, huh, Tita?
Right. She just said,
Say hi.
I was going down the line. I was doing Teddy because I haven't seen Teddy forever. And then I was going to go with Aisha and then Jim and then Daniel.
Wow, you at the last.
you at the bottom of the list.
You're not getting no medicine when I come home. I'm hiding the
Yeah,
medicine.
you is. It might
No
be.
sea moss.
It might be disguised as sea moss. If he tell you it's straight from the bottle, don't believe him.
You know why she called in?
All right.
She probably called in because I made that post. So she wants some free t-shirts. That's all right. Yeah.
That's all that's going on.
All right, man. What you want, man? That's it?
I just want to check on everybody. Sorry she didn't be there and everything. I don't want to get nobody sick, so I stay my butt home.
Okay.
No, I appreciate you. Hey, also, I want you to go check out this video. I'm gonna send it to you. It's me in this class where I thought I could join somebody's class, and it didn't go right.
He's saying he gonna be at your Zumba class.
It was a workout.
next week.
It was a workout class. I was
waiting for
hiding.
that, so I'm waiting for. I do need an assistant. So Teddy, wait, when I get better and everything calms down, I need you on next to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, dude, get off the phone.
You're struggling right now and everything, but you're gonna be there.
All right, dude.
Me and Daniel gonna be in the class doing football drills.
Right. All right, dude. Bye, dude.
I love you guys.
See you, Tita.
All right.
Bye bye.
She want that free t-shirt. Aisha, what's going on? So,
Well, you said the first 5 people. You didn't specify.
Ain't nobody
who it
called,
was.
man. They don't want the t-shirts,
No,
man.
they don't.
it's all good. We ain't got to pay for nothing.
It's all good, man.
Hey.
Invest the money somewhere else.
Yeah, man.
What we got,
Whatever.
Aisha?
Let's see. Well, this week I didn't really do much. I checked out this little TV short on Netflix. It was called Canvas.
Okay.
It was about a black grandfather who lost his wife, but he was an artist. Like, he painted for a living. That's what he used to do when his wife was alive. And as his kid got older, he stopped painting when she passed. And granddaughter was coming along, and he would always, don't go to that room. But by the end of I think it was like 10 minutes long or something like that. By the end of it.
It was a short.
Yeah. So by the end of it, he picked up his paintbrush and started painting again. But I thought it was cute. They actually made the characters look like black people.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like,
that's what's up.
Well,
That sounds like
the
a whole
draw-
movie
like-
in 10
Right.
minutes. How they did that?
but hold on, wait. There was no word said the entire short.
oh, okay. Yeah.
okay.
That's what
Yeah,
most of those
A lot of
shows are like
shorts,
that.
Yeah, like
So they finally got our likeness right, and then they quiet us down and don't let us say nothing. Say, no, it looked like us. We just couldn't talk.
There you go.
I'm watching that shit.
it was on Netflix. I mean,
It
you
sounds
know.
like the Christmas movie. What was the Christmas movie that just came out? Jingle Jangle.
Yeah.
People like that movie.
Yeah, a lot of people.
It was.
say
It was.
they
I
like
thought it was okay.
You thought Jingle Jangle was okay?
Yeah. But you know me.
I
I'm.
know you corny as hell.
Yeah. Jingle Jangle?
Yeah.
Django.
Yeah, my uncle. That's my uncle. He was a pimp.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, his name was Jingle Jangle. And I asked him,
Because he was
like,
always jingling, jangling the chain.
no, that's what I know. I asked him. I said, why? And he said, because he does accept change.
Hey, nothing wrong with something change, man.
You know what I mean?
What's that? Anything else we got?
No, I don't think I really had too much of nothing this week.
You gonna go to
Tita didn't send me my word of the week.
No, she
my
had
quote of the
opportunity.
week.
She called. You know what I'm saying?
Why do you need her to look it up? Goodness.
A quote of the week?
Right.
she
You
could've-
can't look up a
When
quote.
she called in, she could have did it. You know what I'm saying?
Tita wasn't thinking about me or Sister Social.
She wasn't thinking about us either. She thinking about Teddy.
Right.
Hey, well, let's get to the awareness. Oh no! Now you got me thinking. You said Let's get us some word in the street with some headlines, man.
What's the word?
We had a murder suspect
Uh-oh.
escaped from a transport SUV
Wow.
after the agent stopped to get food at McDonald's.
Wow.
Oh, wow. How do you explain that way?
Yeah, man.
Agent drives up to the window and dude just gets out
Nah,
the car.
he stopped and went went
He's
inside.
like, sitting here. I'm going to give me a McDouble.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I was thinking he went through the drive-through and
No, he didn't go through no
You be
drive-thru.
thinking
Not
fit
to the drive-thru.
No SUV truck.
How the fuck you gonna get out, escape in the drive-through?
That sounds like, I don't know. That's too far-fetched.
That's crazy though. Well, the thing. My first thought is that you can only open those doors from one side. So what did he must have
And
kicked
you
the windows out?
handcuffed. He's
I think
Houdini.
he didn't lock it all the way.
Oh, that's some. Come on,
Remember,
man. You let that man go.
Yeah, but he didn't lock the gate all the way.
Mm.
So yep, he escaped. So he's on the run right now.
He let that man go.
over a McDonald's meal.
Over McDonald's.
And he
But you
lost
know
his
He
how-
whole
hadn't stopped
job.
for that McRib.
That chicken nugget you was
Right,
talking
but you
about.
know how
Yeah.
bad dude is getting roasted
Oh,
by his
yeah.
homies, man.
Right.
We really out here having to look for this motherfucker because you wanted a McRib, G.
Yep.
Who was a dude like a like what type of criminal? Like he was just was he
Murder suspect.
a murder suspect.
Right.
I mean, was he like he had bread?
Oh, I don't know if
I don't
he's
know.
poor.
Cause he might have paid. This hey yo,
I don't
get me
know.
out of here.
Yo, stop at McDonald's. Okay,
Yeah, stop at McDonald's. Leave the door open. You gonna lose your job, but
Right.
here's a $250,000
Right.
for your troubles.
We had rapper AR Ab reportedly stabbed by a mental ill cellmate.
A.R. Ab.
Yeah.
A-Rab was stabbed by who?
AR Ab.
Oh,
He's a
sorry.
Philly rapper. He was
Philly,
pretty
okay.
popular in hip hop. He was
Dude.
stabbed by a mentally ill cellmate.
I know I'm getting old. I never know none of these rappers anymore.
None of them.
He is currently unable to walk.
He got stabbed by somebody mentally ill. How
His
they-
mentally
so they
ill,
knew he was mentally ill and stuck him in the cell.
cellmate.
Yeah, somebody was mentally ill, so they had him in there. We have HBO Max honors David Chappelle's request to remove the Chappelle Show.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
He
no
got
longer-
pulled, man. Like get that shit off there until they pay me right.
Yes,
But
sir.
big ups for him doing that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
That is, man. There's a lot of cats with pull that ain't got the balls to do it.
definitely. I don't know if y'all heard about what happened with Tom Cruise.
Yeah, he cussing people out because they didn't.
Cussing the people out.
Mm-hmm.
And didn't like
He's not with
5 of the staffers quit or
Yeah,
something?
they quit. Y'all want to hear some of the audio?
yeah.
Let's see if we can hear some of the
He's not with Cobb McGraw. What was he with?
Nah, she been left him.
No, I meant the religion he was with.
Oh, the
Scientology?
Scientology.
Yeah.
And they're looking at us and using us to make their movies. We are creating thousands of jobs, you I don't ever want to see it again. Ever.
Dang.
And if you don't do it, you're fired. And I see you do it again, you're gone. And anyone on this crew does it.
But
That's
did.
it. And you do, and you do.
Guess they didn't have their mask
And
on.
you.
Yeah, they mask on.
If you
Yeah.
ever do it again.
He ain't playing.
That's it. No apologies.
Oh, brother.
No apology.
You can tell it to the people that are losing their homes because our industry is shut down.
Oh, that's real, man.
Second,
not
put
wrong.
food on their
No, he's not
table.
wrong, dude.
And pay for their college education.
Yeah.
Get him, Tom.
That's what I sleep with every night.
Mission Impossible. He ain't done.
Nah,
Dang, he was not done.
nah, he wasn't done.
He ain't done. Get him.
He came back like, hey.
Apologies. I have told you, and now I want it. And if you don't do it, you're out.
Yeah. That's how you know you're worth money.
You're not shutting this movie down.
I bet you didn't talk to Jamie Foxx like that. Though.
Right.
Hey.
They must be good, right?
If I see it again, you're gone. And so are you. So you're going to cost him his job. When I see it on the set, you're gone. And you're gone.
You're done.
You're done.
When
Yeah.
Oprah, you get caught.
Yeah.
Right.
Clear.
Donald Trump.
You understand what I want. You understand the responsibility that you have. Because I will deal with your reason. And if you can't be reasonable, and I can't deal with your logic, you're fired. That's it.
Hey, man, he said you're fired at least 10 times.
Right.
He's not playing. So
Yeah.
shut up.
I don't know why he sounded like Fire Marshal Bill to me. Like, let me show you something.
Yeah, so,
Hey, man, he wasn't
hey,
playing.
man, put your mask on, man.
Yeah.
Nah, but hey,
Ain't
the
nobody
whole
arguing with that
the
mask.
entire industry has been shut down because
Right.
of the shit.
Yeah.
People have lost so many jobs. There's so many people on unemployment. I understand people don't want to take it serious, but in a situation like that, when you're trying to get back the industry back to try to get
Right.
shit going, let's take it serious, man. I understand.
Shit,
And then I don't understand the motherfuckers gonna start recording it. Oh, we're gonna
Yeah.
record this
Well, they did that
and
too.
release this.
Remember they recorded what's his name off of Batman?
Yeah.
They did that to him.
That shit's
'Cause
wild,
the
man.
light one was wrong or something.
Yeah, it's like, oh, he's cussing. Let me.
But he's not
It's like, dude,
They
it's
like, I'm about to go
Thomas-
viral.
Thomas getting
bullshit.
backlash from it, but I don't. He didn't do nothing wrong, man.
nah,
It's
ain't
right.
nothing wrong. He's
Yeah,
100%
if
right.
If you don't
He
follow
is.
those rules, you're
You're
there's not
fired.
gonna be no movie, man.
Right.
So
And he's like, look at all these people losing their jobs. People can't pay for education. People,
Yeah.
he's right. People can't do all these people who used to work in these movie theaters. People who own movie theaters.
yeah,
They're done right now, man.
Right.
It was a situation where he would have been wrong either way.
Right.
Because then if you'd have went in there and been like, oh, okay, you're fired, you're fired, you're fired, you're fired, you're fired, you're fired,
Yeah.
and oh, you're fired.
Right.
And no explanation, they'd be like, wow, look at how Tom's doing.
Tom
it.
fire
Right.
all these people.
Oh, look at how he's doing. He,
Yeah.
he actually giving you a shot, but he's perturbed. He's mad.
Right.
He's
And he's
upset.
giving you reasons why you could get fired.
Exactly. We had Ohio man has been sentenced to 2 years in prison for pretending to be a long missing child from Illinois.
I read about that shit, bro.
We have a Texas teen brothers were fatally shot while sitting in a car parked in the driveway.
What?
Witnesses the suspects were masked and approached their vehicle and began shooting. They were like 17, 17 and 15.
That was that.
Yeah.
Where was that at?
I don't Texas.
Texas.
Yeah, rapper Rebel was reportedly he was released from prison. Remember what's his name? Bobby Smurda and them.
Yeah.
He's out of that part of that crew.
Yeah, he's on that crew, so he's out. Bobby Smurda should be out next year.
I don't know none of these cats.
He's for the youngest. For the youngest. And we have a Florida woman was arrested for hiding a man's body in a trash can so she can collect his Social Security benefits.
Wow.
That is the word on the street news headlines.
It's all for the money, man. It's all for the money.
All for the bread.
Yep.
Chasing the bag.
Yep.
But people will do the craziest things for a little bit of bread.
Mm-hmm.
Like I remember, you stand on the corner all day selling drugs. Like, you ain't make that much money, but you about to give up 10 years of your life.
For some dumbass shit. So, on the Lean perspective, this week we have Phoenix PD chief and assistant chief test positive for COVID-19.
Oh, no.
I believe.
The police don't believe in COVID-19.
Yeah, I mean, they walking around doing their thing, but I don't know, man. The department said they just updated that on Friday. Williams and Kurtenbach are experiencing mild symptoms, according to a statement released by officials. Both are working from home while they quarantine, and Assistant Chief Kurtenbach will return early next week after previously testing positive, officials say. Wow, nearly 450,000 Arizonans have tested positive for COVID-19, and the new chief is one of them. We went and had our test this weekend at Walgreens, the drive-through.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man.
They actually, like, there's a parking lot. For some reason, I don't know why they're doing it in the parking lot, but they're doing tests over across the street from our place.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they doing tests everywhere. They got the little drive-through tests.
They have so the pharmacies, just like we went to Walgreens, CVS, they will be doing assisted care facilities, helping to to get the vaccination out. Walgreens to vaccinate staff residents at 750,000 assisted care facilities. So Walgreens will be helping out to get the vaccination. But like I said, what we need to get like to 70% of the population needs to be vaccinated for us to get to some type of herd immunity. So
how y'all feel about it? You gonna go ahead and get that needle?
yeah, man. We talk about it all the time, man. I'm one of the people that think that you definitely have to, even though I don't trust the system 100%.
Right.
Even though I don't 100% think that everything that they do is correct. You know what I mean? I know they have a horrible history, but man, it's just one of these situations. What you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. You get COVID, you get sick, you die, and there's a vaccination out there. That's pretty fucking stupid. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You look pretty dumb to die of a virus that has a vaccination for it. Right. I would think that looks pretty dumb. So I wouldn't. That's my number one reason I would just do it, man. Yeah. Because it's like, dude.
My dad.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Right.
He almost died from COVID.
Right.
And I mean, because they wouldn't let you have no visitors in the hospital. None. And he was in the VA, so that's even less than none.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So, but they would only let us see him because they didn't know if he was gonna make it through the night. And he was on the ventilators for like he had to learn how to walk again. And
that's what they're saying.
And that's why I jumped into massage full time, because I pretty much helping him to rehab. He's walking again. He's we got him on that CMOS, and he's man, he's really doing a hell of a lot better.
That's good to hear, man. And I'm happy you told that story, because a lot of people aren't taking this serious because it's not hitting at their home.
Right.
And it's, you just have to listen to others. There's a lot of people that's suffering. Take into what they're going through and listen to what they're going through and believe it for one time in your fucking life, man. We're always trying to not believe something and not trying to be against the grain and thinking that's the smart way to go, is to always not believe something, because you're sheep when you believe. But hey, man, it's enough information out here that's telling us what's going on. For you, if you don't take it serious, then that's on you, man.
And especially if you got underlying conditions.
Especially
because my son, he because him and my pop, all three of us was working at the same place, and so when Pops got it, we all got tested.
Right.
So I was negative. My son was positive. He had absolutely no symptoms. We was hiking the mountains every day. We was doing stuff, and it was like, I mean, and still to this day, I mean, he waited to quarantine, got tested again, and was fine. But but he could have been, like they said, a carrier or different things that. So, you got underlying conditions that might be the way to go for you.
Yep. No, man. That's pretty much it for the Learning Perspective. I wanted to get some COVID-19 news out there for you people, and places to get some vaccinations. And like I said, Walgreens and CVS will be helping out. And hopefully the vaccines will get here. I think they are being packed and loaded right now to Arizona. And I think it was received. I think we posted on Habari a couple days ago. But
the first shipment.
The first shipment was received. But we're on track to get 20 million doses this year. Moderna is going to give out 20 million doses. So hopefully Arizona get their fair share, and enough people get vaccinated out here, man, and we can get back to normal life, so we can have
I just don't want to be the first person.
Well, I mean, we've already seen several people. We've seen
my sister's cousin got it.
Yeah,
she got the vaccine.
A lot of black people.
It's getting close when your sister cousin got it.
Yeah. And then we got the people, and a lot of healthcare workers are getting it, because they're on the front lines, and they have to, pretty much, because they're dealing with this shit so much.
And that's what make me think it might be all right, because it's like, they're giving it to people they need.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, first when it was talking about just the old folks home, I was like, I don't know, you better get a couple presidents.
Right.
A couple senators better start taking this today.
That's real.
definitely shout out Rockadopolis, you know, with the beanies. Make sure you go.
Man,
Rock.
that's dope.
We shine.
We shine.
Car scents
I need one of those, dog.
I got you right here. Come on, look. Just like that. You know what I'm saying? Go get your shine. Shout out to Aquafly. Shout out to Butcher's Wings and things, Shitty Promotions, $1 Million Teacher Project, Miss Joy Mom, and Bobby Entertainment. Make sure you subscribe to DanYo&Tita on YouTube.
Definitely.
Go like Zoomer with Tita's Facebook page and the weekly motivation page as well, like that. And what else we got? Anything else we got, bro?
Nah, that's it for this week, man.
How can they get some CMOS from you, boss man?
Yo, so I'm on Facebook, Bare Hand Therapy.
Yes.
So you could just look at Bare Hand Therapy, and you know, I'm on there, man. And you can order it from that. You can hit me up. All my info's on there.
You still do the oils?
Huh? Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I do. I still do the oils, beard oils and stuff like that. So you know, but right now I'm kind of in my experimental phase with that, just messing with stuff, seeing what I like and things like that. But the CMOS is on deck, and I do a lot in my in Bare Hand Therapy with the CMOS. I do hand and foot treatments with the CMOS.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All stuff like that. If you want, I got infused oils with the CMOS.
Okay.
If you want that.
Yeah, man. Stop being a fake Dr. CB follower and buy something.
Be a real.
Right.
Be a real
Just
one.
had to say that. You know what I'm saying? What's going on?
Yeah.
Hey, y'all.
Come get your cum in a jar.
Or a bottle. It's a genie in a bottle, baby. You gotta rub it the right way, huh?
I'm gonna get some CMOS, definitely. It's DanYo&Tita podcast. We out, y'all.
We out. 2 week break. Right? Or we just doing a week?